Alright guys, Supersonic fan just dropped some plushies! Yes. So Mark is going to have a plushie in my channel, which is not going to come out until a month or so. And my plushie is not going to come out until a month. Same as her. So guys, we're going to have plush...
Cut! Take two.
Sorry guys, I'm so sorry. Guys, we are going to throw Mark's plushie. We don't know if it's going to be my YouTube channel.
And I don't know when if I'm gonna release any or not, because there's gonna be more details in the next clip.
Yeah, and then my plushie is going to come out in a month, so you guys should go get that. If you want to buy both of us, it would cost $35. If you wanted to buy us separate, it would cost $15. So guys, go get your merch. Peace.
All right. So as for the plushies, you know, when it comes to our likenesses, Liam's will have. Okay, sorry about that. Liam's will have everything on it. Me, not so much. You know, you'll probably, I decide to release plushies of my likeness, it probably will be my Tim Duncan outfit of Fiesta, white and black, but it most likely won't have the Frost logo on Fiesta or any of the Spurs or Duncan logos because of, you know, licensing reasons with the NBA and the Spurs themselves, you know, not being able to get the rights, which is why we're not going to make any NASCAR plushies of me wearing my, Dillon Brothers hats. We probably won't get the rights to the 3, RCR, the 42 or whatever Ty drives, you know, next year and beyond when he leaves the Petties, you know, if he even finds another full-time ride, considering he's running out of options outside of RCR. It would be impossible because if you try to make a plushie of me with my NASCAR merchandise and trying to not violate the rights to the licenses of NASCAR, okay. That's Mila, saying she's gonna, her Richard Dawson lady who's walking past things, so she's gonna think about letting her have a channel. But anyway, so it would be impossible to make my likeness with, censoring the NASCAR stuff because we'd have to put like my black tie or Austin shirts and, we'd be allowed to be, if anything, we'd probably be able to use the numbers on the car, but not like the sponsors or whatnot, or the numbers like on the shirt. So therefore, there's no point in making NASCAR merchandise. We can make a censored, marked all with the censored Spurs and Duncan and Frost logos, but not with the censored Dillon Brothers stuff, or hell, not even censored Gregson, Hemrick, or whoever else's merchandise of any other drivers I buy, like, that I don't own, such as Nemechek, Herbst, what's his name? Zane Smith, Deegan, all that jazz.
So guys, Mark's gonna have a plushie of him, but
if I decide to, if I do, it won't have the Spurs logos or any of the Spurs sponsors on the top right, or Duncan's name on the back because of, licensing reasons with the NBA as a whole and the Spurs alone.
Yeah. So guys, we're going to think about Mark, but me definitely we're gonna have a plushie.
Hey, Liam just confirmed. We're gonna have plushies of him, but we're gonna figure out one way or another how we're gonna do it.
So I'm gonna give my plushies to Mark, and then if Mark decides if he wants to have plushies of him.
The NASCAR ones is gonna be impossible, so that's a scratch. Censored Spurs, I'm gonna think about it.
Yeah, think about plushies of him, but for me, affirmative, the plushies are gonna be a little bit small. They're gonna be like about this big, like they're gonna be pretty small.
And the bugs are out for blood tonight. The only way you can get like anything of in my likeness without censoring anything is like cardboard cutouts of me. The NBA or RCR or whoever the Dillons and any of my other drivers are driving for won't care if you use their logos on cutouts, but they won't allow you to use it on plushies.
So yeah, guys,
like all things Jared said, they're pretty soon, if I get famous enough, everybody's gonna make cardboard cutouts of me.
If you're gonna have stickers of Supersonic and Mark if he wants to. So
yeah, maybe the Spur, maybe just the Spur, but not the whole word, or a 3 for Austin and Earnhardt, since Earnhardt was my first, or a 45 in the font, not the Kurt Busch 45, but the Adam and Kyle Petty 45, since Kyle Petty was my favorite. Or the 42, but not Montoya's 42, because that was a long time ago when I was a teenager, but Ty Dillon and now Noah Gregson's 42. It's the same thing when Gregson drives that car next year. The Petty Gregson won't allow us to use their likeness on the plushies. Maybe on the cutouts of me, they might, but on the plushies, no.
Yeah.
Which is why we're not going to make NASCAR Mark plushies.
If Mark would have had a plushie, it would be the same size as mine. So.
Yeah.
Or we're thinking about selling plushie keychains, or
just keychains in general.
So we're gonna decide if we're gonna have plushie keychains, or just regular keychains of him and me.
Yeah. Oh my God, the bugs are out for blood, so we better stop this recording. So thanks for, listening to us promote this. Now, back to our regularly scheduled programming of celebrating Michaela Carrozzo's Ricky Rudd 28th birthday.